Messi would tell me and say,
Sound.
I'm out born in the back.
Sir?
You know you're a white girl.
Hey, debut.
The Beyonce of Ghana. You must deal with it.
I beg.
Justin, where's your friend? The guy.
Let me see. My friend also and I'm quite so over.
My dream who the whole day. Also the on person a year, you know, will be a crime be obey a Juma. And on Pel Bow anything. Or Pel Bow with Tiffy. No, Heno. That would say last morning.
My fear to you, if your mama doesn't mind, though, what if the one doesn't mind? That's how many who don't mind.
Oh, Jocelyn. Now, maybe you have a catcher me say, Nichols wants nothing. Now, Papa didn't go school so go ahead.
But he said he's going to set up a business for her.
Why not GMB a better business? Ah? Why not GMB? No, the better he doesn't want her to work for anybody. They want the woman.
And also, no one, you know, he does like 3 or 4 things
at the same time.
And that is even enough to look after everybody. So you just stay at home.
Oh, you guy, you know,
he does his own, and he also works with somebody.
Oh no,
so he consults and does other things.
Yeah, all this while I thought he was Bill Gates' son.
Now, Bill Gates' son, is a weird one. I mean, even as a woman, won't you get bored if a man tells you?
No. If I have money and tomorrow I'm in Dubai, 2 days in Dubai, I'm going to New York for 2 days, I'm sitting at Miami Beach, it's entertainment.
Yeah, but how many times are you going to do this for?
The whole year. He wants me to take care of him and his kids, so you take the children along. You homeschool them. And 2 to me, I teacher for 7 to Yauka. One train. Yeah, school for my quiet, you know, we are on vacation. But if not, if this is not the son or the richest man in the world, how do you expect a woman to stay home and not do anything?
Maybe in his opinion, you know, to him, no, one income is good enough for them. They don't need a lot of things. But my question is, what about the woman's dreams? You know, what about what she also wants to achieve? And I once who are here, say, all your dreams will be pushed to the side. Because you say it's about the man and the children. I
was very shocked when he told me that he's got a fiancé, like a woman I've accepted to marry this man. But I can bet my last coin, I will Angela.
You cannot be too sure.
I am so sure. I am so sure because women easily get bored with men that are control freaks. And this is a behavior of a
Would you call him a control freak?
Yes.
But so did you get bored in your marriage?
I really got bored in my marriage. Very quick.
Because he was a control freak, right?
Very, very quick. I blame myself. I blame myself because I should have dated my ex-husband for even 2 months. Even 2 months. I met my ex-husband on the 2nd, like, we finally moved in on the 2nd of August. I met him on the 2nd of August as a caregiver. On the 18th of August, he wanted to marry me.
Wait, when you say you finally moved in and you met him, 2 different things.
So, I met him at the end of July, but I met him as Obia. Yeah, he came for an interview. I had a caregiver. I had a surgery in South Africa.
Okay.
I came back to Ghana. I had complications. Okay. So I went back. I ended up having 8 more surgeries.
Wow.
So at some point, you know, I couldn't do anything. I needed help. My brother initially employed a white nurse. But after 1 month, 2 months, she became a burden because she was charging per hour. And sometimes she comes in for 12 hours, depending on my condition. So we couldn't afford it. So we interviewed a Zulu guy.
Okay.
He was perfect, but communication was a barrier. He can't speak English. I'm not so fluent with the Zulu.
But you speak a little bit of Zulu.
I speak a little bit of Zulu. But sometimes even when I say salt, I'll say sugar. And so we had, and he couldn't say anything in English. So one of, not my brother that I was living with, not Junior, but my senior brother Ken was like, Madam Fubionye Juma, on the Bobo, my name is Yuri.
Are you serious?
I swear to God. And you know how much I take my God serious.
Very, very seriously. That's a side to you a lot of people don't see. And
I don't want them to know. So my senior brother Ken was like, and even before we decided on him, I had visited Ken once or twice, whereby Lawrence will come and clean the house and go.
Are you serious?
My brother is married to a Tswana lady, and they are very lazy. And my sister-in-law will sit down and like, oh, won't you wash the dishes? No, Lawrence will come and wash it. And then he will come and wash the dishes, clean the house. I don't know what my brother will give him or whatever, but they will go. He was driving my brother too. So at some point, Ken was like, you're spending too much money now, and you are out of money. So I can talk to Lawrence, and Lawrence will come and take care of you.
And so he can negotiate and everything for you.
And to Ken, even the money that you are giving the Zulu guy, if you give him half, it will pay his rent and do so many stuff for him. So it made sense. He's Ghanaian. And even before that conversation, meaning, you know, it was silly. I mean, we crack jokes, we laugh.
You and Lawrence, no?
Yes, because he comes to my brother's house and meets me there.
Yeah. And when the brother goes to work, obviously the Tswana lady, you don't really have much of a conversation.
No, she works as well. She was a banker.
So then it was you and Lawrence, basically.
No, he wasn't there. He comes clean and then drive my brother to work.
Okay.
So they will leave. I'll be left alone. I have another brother called Richard. Richard does his own stuff. In the middle of the day, you come and hang out with me 2 hours, 3 hours, and go. Obviously, I needed somebody to be in the house with me. I can't walk. I can't even get out of the bed. If I have to use the loo, I need help.
Wow.
So we spoke with Lawrence somewhere end of July, and he agreed to pick up the job. This was our challenge. He didn't have a car of his own. And we were living like 150 kilometers apart. I'm in Centurion, he's in Johannesburg. He's not even in Johannesburg. He's in Fairview somewhere, and he doesn't have a car. So if my brother's wife can't pick him early from the train station, he gets to the train station, gets stranded, and that's it.
So then you don't get your care?
I don't get my care, even though I'm paying for it.
Right.
Eventually, we agreed that we should move in together. But I don't have space in my brother's house to occupy him. My brother lives in a 2.5 bedroom apartment with his wife and a daughter. Right. And I've moved the daughter to the half room because I needed space for my care. To bring another person in will be too crowded. So he suggested that he's got a flat, and I'll quote him, my flat won't be up to your standard. I don't have the DSTV. I don't have the bed the way you want it. But I can give you proper care when you're with me.
Okay, so, let me help you understand this. What kind of care? Because you see, you said you needed care. You employed a Zulu man for the care. You employed a white lady and all that good stuff. So now this time, was the care the kind of care you needed because you were not feeling too well after your surgery? Or was it both? The care of having a man around you?
Put tablets in my mouth.
Okay.
Because I can't raise my arms. Okay. It was a care of put me in my wheelchair and push me to the toilet.
You don't mind me asking what kind of surgery it was though, do you?
I had kidney stones and fibrodermia at the same time.
Whoa.
Yes. So I had 2 of my breasts slashed. I had part of my stomach gone. I couldn't lift my arms. For 6 months, I wasn't able to raise my arms.
Thank God we don't look like our scars, right?
I've got so many scars if I take off my clothes.
I can imagine.
If I lift my hands, I couldn't do shit. So when I say I needed care, I needed help. I had all the money with me, I had all the dollars in my pocket, but I can't do anything for myself. To put tablets in my mouth. For 6 months, I never tasted pepper, salt, onion. Hold on, pepper, salt, onion, alcohol. And
that would have been.
And I mean, when taking alcohol from me, you've taken my life.
I was supposed to say that would have been like hell for you. Oh my God, alcohol. The salt and pepper we can deal.
No,
but the alcohol,
the pepper part, and it was. I even had to stop taking pepper 3 weeks before the surgery.
Okay.
It was hell. I mean, thanks so much to SA If I have to fly, they have to prepare my meal. Sometimes they give me a sample of the meal to taste before I board the flight. So I was very, very sick.
Helpless. So you were literally helpless.
Helpless.
Right.
And so when he suggested that we move in, Jocelyn, it was the best because my brother called. My brother will leave. I'm alone in the house. Sometimes all I need is somebody to pick water for me. Sometimes I want to wee-wee. And I said to myself, I'm not going to wear diaper. And if there's nobody to carry me, I can't remember the number of times I read on my bed.
Wow.
The pain is so much. I end up peeing on myself. And my brother come home upset because he told me to wear the diaper.
And you're a grown woman, so
I don't want
it. Yeah.
So when he suggested that let's move in, if you are with me, I don't have to travel this distance to come and see you. You are in my care. Your brother is driving. Your brother can come here all the time. I discussed it with my brother, and my brother was like, if you can spec the house to your taste,